Hey everybody! So I keep getting a lot of questions in my inbox about like vegan diets and if that'll help them lose weight, and I just kind of wanted to clear the air a little bit here. A vegan diet really isn't like a fad diet. It's not something that you can like just try and it's like an instant weight loss thing, because you can truthfully be vegan and eat Oreos and it's not gonna make you lose weight. Or you can eat pasta and white bread, and so my thing about being vegan, like for me, I started this back in March, and I just honestly haven't been posting much about it because I've been so busy traveling, and so my posts haven't really been weaved in too much. And now that I'm back home, I feel like it's so much easier to be able to like share my meals and just be a little bit more, open and transparent with you guys about what I'm doing. What happened for me is that I read the book called Super Life by Darren Oline, and I recommend it to everybody. It's a super easy read, and I had been kind of flexitarian before, where truthfully my favorite food is seafood, and so I was eating a lot of plant-based foods, but I'd like add that in and not so much of like your lean meats and poultry, and that went great. I actually felt like I was looking good. I felt like I was feeling really good as well, but then I kind of went back to eating like that heavy protein diet and low carb, and I was getting results, but I just like wasn't seeing what I wanted to be seeing. And I just kept saying like to my mom, I was like, I just feel like I'm like one of those people who like needs carbs. Like, who doesn't think that, right? And so I ended up reading this book, and it was about, plant-based nutrition, and then so it sparked my interest, and so I came home and I really dove into it, and I became a student of, like everything vegan, and I really wanted to just like make a really educational choice. So I read books like Skinny Bitch, which is, they reference a lot of studies, and it's good. It's a fun read, but not for the weak-hearted. It's just got a ton of stuff to do with like the FDA, but hey, for what it's worth, it's kind of fun to read because they've got like horrible language and you feel like you're talking to your best girlfriend. But otherwise, I read The China Study, and I've been listening to a lot of stuff like on Lewis Howes' School of Greatness with Rich Roll. Shalene Johnson had Darren Oline on as well. What else? Just anything I can get my hands on, really. Those are just like what I would recommend. But vegan for me is truthfully about my health and longevity. It's not so much about losing weight up front, even though I know I am posting about it and doing insanity and kind of through my journey. And that might have a little bit of a reason why I'm losing some, but probably not a lot, because I'm eating so much more food than I was before. And it's like 60 to 70% carbs, and but I am eating whole plant-based food, and I'm not necessarily like living off of veggie burgers or like, I don't know, white pasta and everything like that. I'm really trying to stick to like I'm having oatmeal or steel cut oats for breakfast with fresh fruit, and so you can see a lot of like what I'm posting, but I just kind of wanted to address the fact that like vegan is not like this trend. I mean, it is a trend, and I guess when we think about it, we think about somebody who's like this hippie who's like eats rabbit food and probably smokes a lot of dope or something like that, but it's not like, I mean, maybe to some people it is, but I guess what I wanted to say for my followers is that it's not like this like new diet trend that's like gonna be a quick fix. You should go vegan for the right reasons, so I definitely recommend reading those books first, kind of educating yourself, and you can make a decision for yourself. There's a lot of people out there who aren't vegan, and they're great. For me, it was for my health. I wanted to reduce the risk of cancer and the acidity in my body, and I just know that I personally feel better when I eat this way. I'm a happier person. I feel like my workouts are way better. I feel like I'm stronger. I see results quicker. I'm sleeping better. My husband, oh my gosh, we were kidding last night because we were supposed to like crawl into bed and like have like our time, and he's like, oh my gosh, like I literally couldn't even turn off the lights and lock the door, and your face was already on the pillow, your mouth's open, and you are snoring and drooling like immediately. And I'm like, seriously, it's because of what I eat. I just sleep so good, and I wake up and I have a ton of energy. For me, it's like vegan eating was so much more about like where it fit into my life and the way I felt, versus like, okay, I want to see that immediate like 3 to 5 pound water weight loss, if that makes sense. So definitely just educate yourself in it first, figure out why you're gonna do it, because it is kind of a hard shift. I mean, it's not so convenient. And like I said, I'm still learning. I'm somebody who went from eating turkey burgers and veggies constantly and egg whites and salsa constantly to, you know, I'm still figuring out what I like and what I don't like and keeping it as healthy and as clean as possible. So you're welcome to be on my journey with me as well. I just kind of wanted to clear up there, like, it's not like this, like, it's not this new trend. It's not this new, like, fast, quick diet, and I'm not, like, falling for, like, a quick fix like that. So I just wanted to make a video and clear that up. So if you have any more questions, I'd be happy to share with you some recipes that I've learned that I really enjoy, recipes that I didn't enjoy, what I find is easy when I go out to eat, what's difficult, and how I kind of plan my day, my grocery list. So you're welcome to check into that. But I definitely recommend reading it, and I guess it doesn't hurt you. I mean, the more educated that you can be as far as your health and nutrition, the better off you'll be. So thank you for watching, and hopefully this helps clear up some of your questions.